Hi, you are welcome to our advanced pivot table training for procurement and supply chain data analysis. You will agree with me that advanced data analysis extract more value from purchase data for better negotiation tactics, vendor management, and purchasing strategy. For procurement department, information is power. Information is power. Insight that is gleaned from historical data on product pricing and vendors can strengthen the buyer's negotiating position and drive better pricing. However, few procurement functions are currently making the best use of the huge amount of data that they generate. Why does it matter? It is estimated that over 60% of total expenditure in organizations pass through the procurement unit. Procurement is therefore a potential area of profit making, as any amount of cost savings on purchases has direct implication on the profitability of the organization. Our experience suggests that advanced data analysis can help procurement departments achieve cost savings of 3 to 8% compared to traditional models. By employing robust data analysis, procurement managers can uncover new insights for data from the data that they can use in negotiation, in vendor segmentation and performance management, and annual purchasing strategy. How can we get more value from procurement data? Procurement functions generate more data than any one employee can track and manage. At one mid-sized manufacturing company with approximately $2 billion in annual revenue, for example, procurement had data on more than 20,000 transactions for a single category. Each of these transactions have 4 to 5 statistically significant drivers of price. There are 3 use cases for advanced data analysis in procurement. Number 1 is for the purpose of negotiation. Number 2, vendor management. Number 3, purchase planning. Let us look at negotiations. The first step in successful negotiations is to prepare a database with information on previous purchases. One manufacturer illustrates the complexity of this task. He spends hundreds of millions of dollars on raw materials through tens of thousands of transactions with hundreds of vendors. Pricing is affected by multiple factors and fluctuates throughout the year, so the manufacturer uses an advanced analytics to group historical purchases into statistically significant clusters. This information can then easily be displayed in any format that is familiar with the user, typically in the spreadsheet. In the first month of using the improved fact-based negotiation approach, the manufacturer's procurement function was able to achieve an 8% reduction in the cluster prices just by driving the highest purchase prices down toward the average. Another area that data analysis can help us in purchasing or procurement is in vendor management. Vendor segmentation and management is a relationship-oriented endeavor. As such, it is particularly vulnerable to the many biases that affect human transactions or interactions. While the personal nature of the relationship remains important, conclusions about vendor performance should be based on data rather than feelings. Since advanced data analytics is especially useful in isolating vendor performance within a cluster, it can help eliminate biases from the evaluation process. And finally, in planning, data analysis can help us to plan. Advanced data analysis can be particularly helpful in analyzing purchasing data to support a comprehensive sourcing strategy. Modeling too can also inform inventory carrying decisions. For instance, a chemical manufacturer's data show that it pays a a 10% premium on spot purchases whenever its safety stocks are depleted. The procurement team can then make a data-driven decision about whether to pay the carrying cost for additional inventory or pay a premium price for spot purchases after comparing the cost of hiring or cost of renting warehouses or cost of paying workers to supervise the stock. If it is higher than the cost, than the 10% that they were paying, why don't you pay 10% and avoid the risk and all the problems that are involved in carrying stock? In this training, we are going to look at the different ways that advanced pivot table can help us in procurement, planning, in negotiation, in vendor management. Thank you for watching. I hope you follow us.